Gillian Anderson and Tom Cullen join us now. Good morning, both of you. Thank you for coming in.
It's good.
It's so gripping. From the minute it starts all the way through, it's absolutely fantastic. We've loved it. We've been lucky enough to see
And
them.
the love story that's in there as well. It's just...
So much in it. Tom, can you just sort of... I mean, we've sort of given a sort of vague outline of what it is, but can you sort of explain Trespasses to the viewers?
Yeah, I thought you did a good job. I think it's set in 1970s Belfast, backdrop of the Troubles, but it's about a young Catholic girl who's a school teacher, works in her family pub, and it's really about her experience living in Belfast at that time, and she has a kind of passion, a need to escape, and it's about kind of rejecting of narratives and fighting against the world that surrounds you, and it's about her kind of passion for life, I suppose.
But then she also falls in love with this man over here who is he's a barrister who represents a lot of young IRA lads, even though he's Protestant. And so the tension between, you know, a love story that is with an older man, a married man, and a younger woman, and also with the Troubles, and also, you know, the political element of being in Northern Ireland at the time is it's quite a lot of tension, quite a lot of intimacy,
layers.
Quite a lot of layers.
Well, there are so many stories running through it, I think, where you always want the characters to choose freedom, not fear. And I think that runs through all that runs through your character. It runs through Krishna's best friend as well. Like, it runs through all of those stories, actually. Your character must have been so interesting to play, and, like, the journey that she goes on when she kind of discovers what's happening, and she gets stronger. She finds the strength somewhere within her because of the love of her daughter.
Yeah. I play Lola Pettigrew plays Kushla.
Yeah.
I play a mother, and she is in active alcohol addiction through the series, and Kushla has, you know, grown up basically being her carer, and you know, showing up and walking in and finding her mum drunk on the floor and putting her to bed and caring for her. But at the same time, her mother's very present for her and the journey that she is going on as a young woman, and also her burgeoning relationship, forbidden relationship. And there's a huge amount of tenderness and love between them, but there is a turning point at one point when Gina, who I play, as you say, does need to pull on all of her strength in order to properly show up for her daughter in a way that she maybe hasn't for the last 20 years.
Tom, it's adapted from this hugely successful novel. And when you have something that has been so passionately read and loved by readers, that adds a sort of level of pressure to it, not least because the themes that you're dealing with are still so relevant and pertinent. There'll be people who will watch this who have lived through them as well. How did that feel, sort of taking on that responsibility?
Yeah. I mean, you said it. It's terrifying, but we all kept Louise's novel really close to our hearts. And I think what Louise has done is she's written some really beautiful, complex characters, which have been kind of faithfully adapted by our screenwriter. And the thing that I really love about it is that it's so... We were just talking about it earlier. It's so inherently female. Louise has got this incredibly female book. It's a female protagonist, female producers, female director, and it's rich in that sense. And so, yeah, you feel a huge responsibility, but I really trusted the creative team to deliver something, and it's wonderful.
Yeah. Did you trust your own accent right from the word go, or were you slightly like, oh, this is terrible?
Yeah, so
it's difficult. It's difficult to do.
Despite not having a Welsh accent, I'm Welsh.
Right.
So I understand what it feels like to watch something and see someone butcher an accent and think, why didn't they cast a Welsh person? And so I really felt that responsibility. And I recently watched back my first audition, and I can't tell you how diabolical it is. But my first dialect session with my, like, incredible dialect coach, Jude McSpadden. Jude, if you're watching, I love you.
Yeah.
She guided me through with such patience, because my first dialect session, I don't think I've ever sweated so much in my life. Like, I could feel the droplets going down my legs. And I put in hours and hours and hours. And I also... I mean, I was doing dialect sessions during my sister's wedding. That's how terrified I was. But I also... She told me to listen to... Jude told me to listen to Jamie Dornan.
Oh, he's a nice chap.
And he's lovely. And he did a really beautiful...
Desert Island Discs. It's a good one, isn't it?
I've listened to it about 100 times.
Really?
To get the accent.
To get the accent.
Have you never met Jamie?
Every school run, every walk, every gym, every time I go and get coffee, I was just listening to him talk. And to the point where I could almost say his interview verbatim. And poor Jamie Dornan, because he's like my best mate now.
And he doesn't know.
I've never met him. But when I meet him, it's going to be awful for him, because he's not going to know who the hell I am.
He'll be thrilled.
I'm going to be like,
thrilled. I know, Jamie, he'll be thrilled.
With Emily Maitlis, she was my best mate until I met her, and she was like, who are you? Get away from me!
Yeah, there's that funny picture of the two of you on the red carpet, isn't there, as well?
But similarly, though, Gillian, you must have had to master accents over the years. Is it something you sort of get into the rhythm of and it doesn't strike fear into you, or is it always...
No, it strikes fear into me. Absolutely. This one did. I mean, I'd done Northern Irish before, but took it more seriously, I think, for this than ever before. And it's always daunting. And there are some that I have not tried, and I probably might not try, that I just feel like would be really hard. And I'm sure I would, but there are some that I'm afraid, really properly afraid of.
I'm not buying this for a second. You are fearless. You did Margaret Thatcher. Like everybody, you take on these roles. You are fearless in what you take on. I'm not going to buy that.
Well, OK.
I'm not going to buy that.
Call you up when I get asked to do Scottish or South African and say, what did you say?
Is there anything you wouldn't do?
So is it Scottish and South African?
Well, you know, Australian, Scottish, South African, all of that. To me, they feel like taller mountains than...
Don't you just start... I always start with Lethal Weapon and Diplomatic Immunity. That's what he says famously.
That's why you do this.
Is that not... There's always that... There's usually, like, some sort of trigger. I love the idea that you've got... Was there something that Jamie said, that you listened to Jamie saying, that sort of would click you into...
There was actually a line that I have early on, which is... I'm not sure if I can remember it, but it's... I have a line about Helen Mirren.
Yes.
And I would just say it, because it's really hard. And I'd be saying it in bed, like at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'd wake up saying it, and my poor partner would just be like, can you shut up?
Stop talking about Helen Mirren in bed. Very incriminating.
But also to go from that to House of Dragon as well. You've just finished wrapping on that,
That's right, yeah. Wrapped a couple of weeks ago.
Was that a good, fun series to do?
It was fantastic. I can tell you everything you want to know about the season, if you like. I don't think there'll be any repercussions.
No, none whatsoever.
It was great. It was a real dream.
The scale of that is extraordinary as well, isn't it?
Bonkers. I mean, like, I've been on big film sets, well, I thought, but this is like, their sets are sets within sets. You know, normally on a big film set, if they build a castle, there'll be a kind of staircase that goes up to nothing.
Yeah.
But on this, you go up a staircase and then it leads to a hallway that you go left and there's a bedroom, and then through that bedroom, and they build a castle. It is just unbelievable.
Proper make-believe.
And then you have to kind of just turn up and do your work, and you know, it's humbling.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
And you're filming, Gillian, with Ben Affleck on the new series for Netflix?
Yeah, no, it's actually... So it's a Ben Affleck-directed film.
A film?
Yeah, for Netflix that I did immediately after this. I did it at the beginning of this year. So it's called Animals.
Right, and what's that one about?
Oh, God.
A kidnap?
Yes,
Politician's wife gets kidnapped?
Yeah.
With the
It's about a kidnap, and I play a very, very different character than... but I was still carrying a bit of the puffiness that I had for Gina in it, so that kind of became also who I was.
That became part of it too.
That was all part of it too.
Well, look, we've loved Trespasses.
Cheers. I'm reading the book now.
You've got to get into it.
Yeah. And this is a really fantastic...
It's so
It
good.
stays pretty true, though, doesn't it?
Completely.
Is it?
Yeah,
OK, fine, I'm in. I'm going to read.
It starts this Sunday, 9 o'clock on Channel 4, and then all episodes will be available to stream that day as well. So you don't have to wait.
You'll do all
because you will want to watch them all one
Give
after the
yourself
other.
an afternoon or a morning or something like that.
Thank you. Oh, hello. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.